Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jay Walker. I'm of course Jay. Behind me is the powerhouse for the hydroelectric dam, the Minidoka Dam, just outside of Rupert, Idaho. Around on the other side of me is Lake Walcott State Park. Now, what is a guy that's interested in cemeteries and headstones doing walking around a state park in Idaho? Take a walk with me and we'll find out. Minidoka Dam, Lake Walcott, and the surrounding park have been fixtures in the community of southern Idaho, especially in the Minidoka County area, for more than 100 years. The park, Lake Walcott State Park, became a state park in the late 1990s. And has thrived with the relationship with the state parks department. Now, again, you might ask why a taphophile such as myself would be wandering around a state park on the edge of the desert in southern Idaho. Well, to answer that question, there is one grave here. One grave and one grave only, which I'm currently walking towards. And it's really not necessarily inside the park, it's kind of on the edge, and has been here again for 100 years, and is the start of my journey as a taphophile. It started for me in the second grade. This was a spot where a field trip place that field trip location for our elementary schools and later. And in second grade we came here, and there was a group of girls that had apparently found it out for themselves, or had at least encountered it and brought it to the attention of the rest of the class. And this is it here. And to make things maybe a little bit stranger, it's a baby grave. So the wrought iron fence has been around it as long as I can remember, so close to 40 years. And because there's abundant lava rock everywhere, you can see that there's some lava rock marking the edge here, marking the edge of the burial. We'll come up here and we'll come up and we'll take a look at the headstone here. Eldon Gerald Nelson, 1919. So as I mentioned, this grave was kind of the start of my journey as a taphophile. And as I've thought about it, the reason why headstones and such intrigue me now is because I want to find the history behind them. And with this particular grave, I've really found no history, no story, no reason for it being here. Was he the child of someone who helped build the dam, a child of someone who worked out with the Department of Wildlife Resources, or just the child of a family who lived out here? I don't know. I've never seen any history or any reason or anything for it being here. And that alone has kept my interest in this particular grave, as well as others, hoping to find history and closure for myself on some of them, even though it's not my family or not my relative to grieve. But for me, the history and the stories is something that I've always been interested in and will continue to be. And that's why I'm doing these videos, is to bring out the history, bring out the uniqueness of some of this. And that's why this young child's grave haunts me as it does, is it's unique, and I don't have the story behind it to do that. But thanks for joining me, thanks for taking a walk with me, and thank you for doing this with me, and I hope you enjoy it.